Honorable members, excellencies, dear colleagues, good morning or good afternoon. It's really my pleasure to be today with you, and it's an honor to be able to also open this prestigious conference on behalf of the European Commission. So indeed, Thibaut Kleiner, I'm the director in charge of policy, strategy and outreach in DG Connect, and I've been also involved together with the Portuguese presidency to engage with this important topic of connectivity. Today, the world is still battling the COVID-19 pandemic. And I think we can all agree that without digital technologies, the situation would be much worse today. Thanks to digital technologies, we have been able to continue working. A number of businesses have been able to continue delivering their services. And by and large, the digital technologies have helped us tremendously to contain the impact of this virus. At the same time, the crisis and the situation of confinement we experienced highlighted the strategic importance of seamless connectivity and also about collaboration across the globe as regards the digital transformation, because somehow this internet, this digital connectivity unites us in one infrastructure that has global implication. So today, to introduce the conference, I would like to flag two important documents that are shaping our priorities in the EU at this moment in time. The first one is the European Compass 2030, that is giving us the direction of travel for the next 10 years, what we call the digital decade. And the second one is the European Gateway Ministerial Declaration, that is also giving priorities in terms of how connectivity is at the heart of this journey. So first, let me say a bit of what this European Compass is about. I mean, we are trying here, following the initiative of our president, to really shape the future transformation in Europe. We need to make sure that Europe becomes digitally sovereign and can also lead the way the digital transformation is unfolding. We want this transformation to be positive for our people. We want empowerment, we want sustainability, we want inclusion, and we want, of course, prosperity from this digital decade transformation. And that means that we need, as Europeans, to also take our destiny into our hands and to be very clear about where we want to land and also how we will deliver this vision for our people. And very important in that context is, of course, connectivity. I mean, the digital compass is very clear that the basis for our future is connectivity as one of the main pillars in this transformation. It is the key enabling factor for the rest, like infrastructure, like skills, like digitalization of business and of government, to be able to unfold and to materialize. So that's why connectivity is really the most fundamental building block in our efforts at this moment in time, and why we want to make sure that we collectively put the right priorities in terms of delivering these networks and also connecting Europe to the rest of the world, because this is very important as well. And this is why the European Gateway Ministerial Declaration that was adopted at the initiative of the Portuguese presidency has a very strong relevance. You know, the member states in March really stressed the need to improve digital connectivity between the EU and its partners and to make the EU a world-class data hub. Otherwise, we will miss out, and otherwise we will not be able to deliver on many of our priorities. Indeed, the Gateway Declaration promotes an increased attention to international connectivity through terrestrial, to submarine cable, but also through satellite and internet exchange points, data centers, and other technologies that can complement the vision of a united and outward-focused EU. So both the Digital Compass communication and the EU Ministerial Declaration on European Data Gateways are important steps towards establishing a comprehensive digital connectivity strategy for the EU. And we want here to focus not only with one region of the world, but we want to have a global approach and also link to Africa, to Asia, and of course to South America. So I should say that it has been a great pleasure for me personally to work with the Portuguese presidency on this declaration, on this strategy. And I think that together we can really advance this agenda. And it is very important because this connectivity strategy will address a number of our priorities. For instance, it promotes a human-centric connectivity in line with our values, in line with an open internet. Secondly, connectivity is essential for our digital sovereignty. We need to be able to also connect to any region of the world without having to go through countries that maybe are not always delivering as we would like, and without being depending on their wishes to allow our cable, our satellite to go through. Third element, we want the EU to become a global data hub. The data strategy is really the key to our prosperity. And we want to make sure that through this connectivity, we have also the possibility to have, in a secure and privacy-friendly way, the access to this data and also the traveling of this data in good conditions for European companies and citizens. And finally, this connectivity, this data link are essential also for our research and innovation. You know, fiber optic submarine cables are really essential to channel the huge volumes of data that our scientists need today to analyze not only the genomes of humans, but also the best medicine for the future. And let me just, as the previous speaker, underline the importance of the ELA-Link cable that will be inaugurated actually next week during the Digital Assembly that is co-organized between the European Commission and the Portuguese presidency. This is really a concrete example of the EU taking steps to build really an alliance with Latin America, 6,000 kilometers of underwater data highway. That's what we are talking about. It took us some time, but really we are there. We have delivered this very clear link between our regions, and it is a tremendous opportunity because it will really allow more services to be also enjoying this new facility. So to conclude, I would like to say that we have now very clear priorities. We need to deliver on connectivity, and this will allow us to really build on top of the connectivity a lot of value added in line with our EU values and principles. And this is why we are not stopping with connectivity. You know, the EU plan is that we will put forward an investment agenda to boost our digital economy. We have programs that are starting now, very important, the Recovery and Resilience Facility, and I think that Portugal has really a great plan there with a lot of emphasis on digital, but it is the case across Europe. We are talking about 130 billion euros investment in the next 2-3 years. But we also have very important programs at the EU level, from the Connecting Europe Facility, Digital Europe Program, Horizon Europe for research and innovation, and also our external instrument, the NDC Global Europe, that will also invest in connectivity and in digital services and transformation. So in a nutshell, I'm very enthusiastic about where we stand today. We are about to win against the COVID disease. We are about to win about the hesitation about the digital transformation. Let's shape it together. Let's make it also compatible with our values. And I wish you very much nice discussions for this important conference today. Many thanks for your attention.